Council of State takes stand on cashless policy, gives CBN marching orders. Wow. So Council of State, this involves the key, stakeholders in Nigerian government. Okay, comprising both present administration and past presidents and retired military generals and all of that. So these key people, and they had to discuss the state of the nation concerning the Naira and fuel scarcity. So it looks like they have come out of that meeting now, and they have decided to tell us what they want the CBN governor to do. The Council of State meeting, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari, had on Friday given their support to a Naira redesign policy with the condition that the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN governor Godwin Emefiele prints new Naira notes or recirculate the old ones so as to bring respite to the suffering in the nation. The meeting, which lasted for more than 4 hours at the council chambers, Presidential Villa, Abuja. Okay, this was had in Abuja. Okay, had in attendance former heads of state and President General Yakubu Gowon, retired, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, retired, and Goodluck Jonathan, while former President Olusegun Obasanjo joined the meeting online. 2 former Chief Justice of the Federation, Alpha Bagore and Mahmoud Muhammad, were also in attendance. Briefing State House correspondent at the end of the meeting, governors of Taraba State, Darius Ishaku, Lagos Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, said generally the policy was accepted by members but raised concerns about the implementation. Ishaku said the CBN was advised to make money available in quantum. The old money can also be recirculated to seize the suffering of the poorest of the poor. Sanwo-Olu, on his part, said that Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmoud Yakubu, and Inspector General of Police, IGP, briefed the Council on the state of preparedness for the 2023 general elections and assured that they were fully prepared. That is a lie. They are not fully prepared. I don't believe them. Malami said we are on course as far as election preparedness is concerned. I don't trust these people. They can't tell me that they're fully prepared. Now, I have issue with this State House meeting that was held in Abuja. Okay, I have issue with it. Now, in this meeting, yes, they have accepted the Naira redesign policy that CBN implemented. Now, the only problem they have is that the implementation process is where they're having concern. Now, they're giving Emefiele a marching order to either print more Naira notes or recirculate old ones. So, how do you relate that to the Supreme Court judgment that came up a few days ago? Okay, so how do you relate that? I know that this meeting was just a meeting to quell concerns. There's no way CBN and Abuja, what's his name, Buhari, will start recirculating the old Naira note. The 10th that had been mentioned as a deadline had reached and now passed, and the issue is still the same. Okay, so I don't understand, because what the outcome of this meeting means or implies is that they are supporting the Supreme Court judgment. Because the Supreme Court actually said that the CBN and the president are hereby restrained from banning the old Naira note. And now these elder statesmen met in Abuja with Buhari, and are saying that Emefiele has one of 2 options: reprint new Naira notes immediately and then have enough of it in circulation, or allow the old notes to be recirculated to reduce or alleviate the ongoing suffering in the land. Now, for this judgment, for this discussion, I tell you, And now Malami is coming out here and Mahmoud Yakubu to tell us that they are ready for elections. In terms of their own part, that's fine. INEC can say that, but the IGP cannot tell me that, because all the electoral violence, all the campaign violence has been going on, irrespective of all the security stakeholders meeting that had been held in the past. We have not seen any effect, right? The campaign violence is still ongoing. Most people are still being dealt with, either individually or as a group during campaigns and town hall meetings. So security agencies, I don't understand where they are in this matter, because it looks like they are not prepared as well. The police, the army, the navy, the air force, especially the police. The police is not able to manage this. IGP cannot call anybody to order. Last time, the National Security Advisor, Babagana Munguno, came out sometime late last year to warn all the governors that they should control their thugs. That if they don't, that the federal government will control their thugs for them. What have they done? Toothless bulldog. They said they have deployed all the security agencies to all INEC offices to save and protect the INEC offices, properties, and election material that are stored in those offices. Shortly after that declaration, there was arson in Enugu, arson in Ebonyi, arson in Imo State, where they burnt down the INEC offices. So what are we saying? They just say something and then they can't stand by it, and they expect miracle to happen. And then they expect Nigerians to continue to believe them when they speak. It's just not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. So that is the situation we are in from the stakeholders meeting, the State House meeting that was held in Abuja a few days ago. So there are people here that have few comments. Let's see what people have to say with respect to all of this. Somebody said the federal government should come down heavily on banks that are hoarding and selling the new note or new money, as well as POS operators that are extorting and ripping off the masses through very high changes for exchange. The two are the primary harbingers of this cash crunch problem. I don't think so. It's a systemic failure. If the system had not failed, banks and POS operators will not do what they're doing. So it's a systemic failure. Okay. First of all, the CBN mopped over 2 trillion cash out of circulation and then printed only 200 billion. You can see the difference now. The difference is just too much. There's no way the 200 billion can fill the gap that the 2 trillion had created. It's not possible that the removal of the 2 trillion had created. It's just not possible. So there is obvious scarcity of cash in circulation. That is why things are happening. Okay, and I'm saying, well, do you know how strenuous it is to even get those cash there given to us so-called customers? Can you imagine? Will Emefiele and Buhari do that, which was agreed on? We are watching and waiting. Kachine Kemezioku. Can you imagine? You must be a Wazobia FM listener. Winner for your Nigerian masses. I salute the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for calling this meeting, and the outcome was the will of the people. Will it be implemented? It will not be implemented. Let's be frank. It obviously will not be implemented. So that is what is happening here. State House meeting that was held in Abuja, and the outcome is that the Council of State, they have given a marching order to Emefiele to either print more new notes and have them sufficient circulation, or allow old notes to be recirculated to alleviate pain and stress and penury going on in the land as we speak.